Good morning, everybody. I thought I would hop on here and just talk to you about some things that are on my heart. I am going to start a platform for families with children with autism to encourage families, to encourage you. I want to talk about how Jesus is really helping my life, and I have some videos. I just haven't posted them yet because I've just been a little nervous and scared, to be honest. I'm 100% honest with you. And my videos are going to be raw. They're going to be real. They're going to be not edited because I don't know how to do all that, nor do I have time for it. But I want to really encourage and give hope to families, but also talk about like real life with autism and what it's like. There's not a lot of resources out there. And I just want to help people. I feel like that's what the Lord wants me to do, is help people. I feel like Callie and Kenzie's life, they were here to change the world. And we have changed the world in so many different ways. And I'll talk about that in the future. But if you're watching this video and yesterday's press conference with the president gave you hope, stop now. Because I don't want to steal your joy. I feel like we are all living in this world where we get to feel how we want, and some of you may get mad at me or upset with me, and that's okay, because we're allowed to feel that. We are allowed to have difference of opinions. I have friends, best friends, we believe differently on medicines, we believe different on healings, we just believe differently. I mean, we're best friends and we still make it. So like I said, I don't want to steal your joy. So let's go to the press conference yesterday. Full disclosure, when I was pregnant with Callie, I didn't take any Tylenol or put anything in my body because I was so afraid she was going to die. After I lost Rayleigh and Payson and having to go through that traumatic birthing experience and watching my baby take her last breath, I could not do anything to try to harm Callie. I didn't drink sodas. I didn't drink coffee. I ate healthy. I did everything I possibly could to keep myself healthy for that little girl. Now, Kenzie, my arms were so full, or hands were so full, that I physically could not remember what I did with her or didn't. So I could have took some Tylenol. I don't know, to be honest. Callie and Kenzie's autism, if you don't know us, their autisms are different. Literally, I hate that it's called a spectrum. Now, some people are okay with that. Why do I hate that, you ask? Callie is 12, going to be 13, I can't believe it, and is nonverbal. Kenzie is 10. Now, she's verbal. She can communicate, but she can't have conversations with you. You can't say, hey, Kenz, how's your day? But you can say, hey, do you want to go to Zaxby's? And she can tell you everything on the menu she wants. So we're really working on that with them. But yesterday, I do not think my children's autism is linked to Tylenol. I mean, both of my children have autism. And they're siblings and completely different autism. But what I really wanted out of that press conference yesterday was hope. I needed hope, and just to be honest, I didn't feel it. We have already started the Leucovorin, and I probably butchered that. I practiced saying it like 10 times, but we've seen a little bitty, tiny, significant increase in eye contact with Callie, but nothing to be like jumping up and down. This is the miracle drug for us. Really what I want to hear, and I'm just going to be 100% honest with you, I want someone to say, hey, we are going to give you resources. We're going to have better classrooms to keep your children safe. We're going to help these teachers teach your child. Do you know how many children have to leave the school system because of terrible school experiences? I have been so lucky that we've only had 1 or 2, possibly 3, and I don't call out bad people online. That's not my way to do it. Bad teachers, or teachers that just weren't the right fit for us. One was terrible. I'm not gonna lie, she was awful. And that's another story for another day. But we need better resources. We need to know our children are safe at school. We need better medications, easier ways to get medications. We have to fight tooth and nail for things. My Callie doesn't sleep. Neither does Kinsey. They're up all night, all hours of the night. You can't get nursing. You can get ABA during the day, but we're still fighting with insurance to get that covered. I have to go to court and ask a judge, not a doctor, a judge, to approve Callie a medication for insurance to pay for her to maybe try to be able to help to sleep at night. To me, that's ridiculous. Not only did we have to do that, we had to ask a judge to get her a stroller to keep her safe, because Callie's 5'4" and about 180 pounds, and she's strong. If you've ever seen a child with autism, a lot of them are strong, and when Callie doesn't want to move, she doesn't. And insurance said, no, because she can walk, she doesn't need this. So, I'm tired of fighting. She's 12, and we have fought for everything for her for years. School systems, services at school, services outside of school, finding the right doctors that will listen. Literally, sometimes you see doctors, and they're like, they have autism. She's puking her guts up because she has autism. She is pulling her hair out because it's just autism. Nobody wanted to get to the root causes. Now, we have great doctors now because I've fought. I have found them. I seek them out and found some of the best doctors. But what I needed yesterday was hope for their future. Hope that if I die, my baby's taken care of, both of them. And when I say this, I say it with the most loving mother's heart, that I have to think about death every single day. My family hates that I talk about it, but that's the reality that I live. I live to know who's going to take care of them. Kinsey will be able to have an independent life where she still needs people to help her. But Callie needs 24/7 care. And there's not good care around here, especially in East Tennessee. There's great places, but everybody wants to go to those great places, so there's long wait lists, so we're all waitlisted. I don't know who's going to love her when I die. Who's going to love her as much as me? And that's my scariest thing. Because it's hard to find good people who want to work with this population. Because they're burnt out. They don't get paid good. And people are like, oh, you can't do it for just the money. We all work for money. Everyone comes to work every day because they have a family to take care of, or they need to pay their bills. We need to pay these people better, but we need more resources to pay them. I know that God is going to take care of my children. He's always watched over them. You know, we've had some crazy uphill battles, but it's hard. It's hard to sit by and see there's nothing for your child, for their future. I want my girls to have some kind of job. I want them to be able to do things. And if you know Callie, you can't underestimate her. If you know Kinsey, you really can't underestimate her. And yes, she does have profound autism, but I am going to push and push and push for them to have the best future. I'm going to push for her. If it's an hour a day, she goes and gets a little job. I don't even care if she gets paid. I just want her to be able to go out and do something. She's not going to sit in some facility. She's not going to sit at home. We're going to do stuff. I'm going to use my last breath to take care of them. But I definitely need help. I need resources to help. We need more. So yes, new medicines that may or may not help are great. And I'm thankful that now people are at least looking. But I need resources. And I'm probably getting loud because I get passionate about this. But we all need resources. The more you start, the more services you pour into your child with autism, the better their future is. Every day you wait for services is a day wasted. You can't get back. You won't believe how many families tell me, Melissa, I knew something was different, but I wanted to wait. The doctors, the pediatricians just told me to wait. Don't wait. What does it hurt to get services? You don't have to get an official diagnosis if you're not ready for that. That's okay. But it's not going to hurt you to get that speech therapy, that occupational therapy, that physical therapy, the ABA therapy. It's extra services for your kid. You're going to help them have a better life. So I tell everybody, don't listen to that doctor. You push. You say, hey, this isn't right. No, I don't want to wait till they're 3. I want stuff now. Get the ball rolling now. I was so scared about Callie having autism. We literally spent a fortune getting other people to give me different opinions, or second and third opinions. Because I don't believe it. I got Kenzie's services the day she turned 15 months old. We started speech at 12 months old. Just because she has a sibling. I don't think that at 12 months old you could see any of her autism. It's that I wanted to be proactive. So yes, I went to doctors and said, this is what I want. And I didn't take no for an answer. So you have to fight. And that's okay. It is okay to fight for your child. If your child had cancer, you would fight for them. So you have to fight for this. If your child had diabetes, you would get them their insulin immediately. You would start checking their sugar. This is no different. You start from the beginning. I love you. And I hope that you all want to join this crazy journey and get a little glimpse into our life hood. We're going to start making videos. I want to encourage people. And I just want people, like, this video is just to tell you, to be seen, to say we need more. This is not enough. This is not going to help my children that are 13 and 10 right now. I need more. I love you. I'm praying for you. I hope you have the best day. Bye.